Folks, the power of self. I don't think people understand the power that they have over self. I think too many people put too much hope and faith in a man above. Not saying there is one, not saying there is a higher power, but I doubt there's somebody pulling the strings on your fucking life. You have to really fucking take a grasp of your life, yourself, for self, to do for self, and then to do for others. What I'm seeing, the most common theme of 2018 is a lack of self-trust. If you lack self-trust, that means you judge yourself, because based off distrust is you don't believe in self. If that makes sense. Let me say that again. If you distrust self, that means you don't believe in self. If you don't believe in self, you don't believe in you. If you don't believe in you, you don't trust yourself. So that means that regardless of how other people make you feel, no matter how great you are with things that you're naturally great at, you still won't believe it because you don't trust yourself. You don't believe that you're made for greatness. You don't believe that you are made for a purpose. You are here for a reason. So you blind that shit out. You block that shit out with alcohol, with fucked up ass people in your life, putting yourself in the wrong situations, scenarios, and that shit draining the fuck out you. And that shit all goes back down to confidence of self. So if you see what the fuck I just said in the last minute, if you judge yourself, you lose confidence in self. So in 2018, stop fucking judging yourself. Practice self-compassion. It's funny because I'm working on precision nutrition certification, and that was one of our daily habits, to be my own best fucking friend. If you wouldn't talk to your friend like the way you talk to yourself, beating yourself up internally, mentally, physically, emotionally, with food, with booze, like damn, don't do it to yourself. Because every time you fuck up yourself, you put that shit back out in the world, some way, somehow. Like, don't do that to yourself. Like, you gotta remember, you have to do for you before you do for them. You have to be wholeheartedly, 100% trustworthy of self, to the point to where you can accomplish anything in your life that if you just focused on it, you commit to it, you got the drive, you got the dedication, you understand that things don't just happen. You have to really work for the shit. Then you won't lose faith. You won't lose confidence, because it's a process. It's evolution. You have to actually become the person you want to be through a process. You have to know it. You have to do it to become it. When you start judging yourself, you're trying to skip levels. You're comparing and contrasting. Somebody highlights compared to your beginning, to your introduction. Like, everybody's on a different playing field. Everybody has a different time. Barack Obama wasn't president until you were 55. Oprah didn't hit her first meal till she was 35, I think. Like, there's levels in this game. Like, don't put yourself on a clock. Have a sense of urgency. I think Gary Vee said it best. Macro years, but micro speed. Meaning, pay attention to the first 10 minutes of every fucking minute. Every fucking hour. If you're paying attention with a purpose, I just cramped up in my arm. Then you 9 out of 10, when you look up 2 or 3 years, you're gonna be where you wanted to be. But if you're saying, I got this, I got time, you will never accomplish shit in life. But going back to it, stop judging your fucking self. Folks, if you feel broken, if you feel empty, my best bet is for you to fill yourself up with self-love, self-esteem, self-confidence, hope, faith. Create your own fucking opportunities in life. Put it all on you. If you put it all on you, you have no choice but to be held accountable to everything in life. But if you put it on others, then your goals are attached to people. If them people die, if they walk away, then you're numb. You're a dead man walking. Then you have nothing to live for. You have no purpose in life because your goals are attached to fucking people. Stop that shit. I told this lady today, if my mom was to die today, I think I'd be fucking devastated. I think I'd be numb for a week or two. However, I wouldn't die myself, because I can still speak life into somebody else's mama to where they can enjoy their mother just as much as I enjoy my mama. Does that make sense? When my brother died, I understood he was dead, but that doesn't mean I have to die. Yes, I'm fucking beat up mentally, emotionally. I lost a loved one, but that doesn't mean I have to stop loving others. That means I pour more into others because life is so fucking short that when I die, I want to be known for something. That's the legacy. Some of y'all do this shit for likes. I do this shit for legacy. If I die today, what can my son hold to remind himself of what my daddy done in this world? And what I've done is fill up broken people. They filled themselves up, but I gave them the tools to fill themselves with self-love, with self-respect, with self-confidence, with self-esteem. They understand the value of self now. That's what I give people. This shit is way bigger than fucking fitness, folks. Y'all gotta understand that. The shit that I do is a mindful revolution. Fuck the fitness industry. This shit's superficial. This shit that you see, the muscles, the tattoos and shit, that's an image to catch your fucking attention. But when I speak, yes, that's gonna stimulate your fucking heart, your soul, your spirit, your mind, your body, your soul. I hit all three. But now, folks, I digress. That was just on my heart. Hopefully these next 6 minutes spark your life, understanding that you do have the power to control your fucking life. Your responsibility, not the responsibility you thinking of, the ability to respond to life. You have that choice. Life is a choice. Folks, wise up.